stay young. Baby, you stay on my mind, stay on my mind, on my mind, stay on my mind.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Kendall and I make college and lifestyle related videos. So let's get into the video for today. I'm going to be talking about how to secure the bag for college. So I have my handy dandy list and let's get into it. Before I give you the tips, I'm just gonna give you a little background on myself so you can kind of understand how I got to this process and how I was able to get these scholarships. So I graduated at the top of my class. I'm pretty sure I was number 5. I had a 4.32 GPA, a 28 on the ACT, and an 1140 on the SAT, which was way lower than the equivalent score for my ACT. So I really just only gave out my ACT score when it came time for scholarships and etc. I was a member of several clubs, but the main ones were Student Government Association. I was the student body vice president. My senior year and my junior year, I was student body secretary. I was in Math and Science Academy and National Honor Society, just to name a few. And for sports, I did cheer and volleyball from freshman to junior year. So now let's get into the tips. The first way that makes it so much easier to get scholarships is really the journey getting there. So before you can even get a scholarship, what you do your freshman through your senior year, really freshman to junior year, is what's really gonna make the selection committee want to pick you. So say if you do clubs, you are in organizations, you volunteer in your community, you have excellent grades, just make sure that you have done a variety of things. Now, I'm not saying you have to join all 10, 50, 30, however many clubs. You don't have to join that many things and overwhelm yourself. Just, I would say, choose 1 to 3 things that you can focus on and that you're really passionate about. Because if you try to join 60 things, balancing and staying active and participating and focusing straight on those things will be hard if there's a lot of them. So just pick 1 to 3 good things to focus on that you can use on your resume or your scholarship application that will make you look like a good candidate. Because you can have a 5.0 GPA, a perfect 32 on the ACT, but if you don't do anything in school, you don't volunteer, why are they going to want to give you money? They want, colleges and scholarship committees, they want well-rounded students, not just somebody who's just smart. Now, of course, they are going to give it to smart people, but you have to have both, both. So just make sure that you try to join some type of a club or organization, a sports team, and do volunteer projects or complete volunteer hours. Start early and do your research. So I've always been told by my teachers, guidance counselors, parents, etc., that I should start my scholarship search and application process early because you never know what could happen. If you try last minute, the documents might not send, it might get delayed in the mail. You never know. You just want to make sure you turn yours in earlier so you know for sure that the people have received your application, and it just makes it a lot better and it takes a lot of stress off of you instead of having to wait to the last minute. Oh my gosh, did they get my package? Did they get my application? What? So, and as far as doing your research, I always try to junior year, I was looking up scholarships. And there are some that were open for juniors, but majority of the scholarships you do have to be a senior to apply to. Well, the ones that I've seen at least. And the national ones are the ones that are offered internationally. So bigger scholarships such as the Gates Scholarship, the Coca-Cola Scholarship, things of those nature, those usually opened around September, November, sometimes even December, to give the applicants a bigger, a longer time to apply. And also because those usually have multiple phases. So first you would have the general application phase where you give your personal information, your class rank, test scores, volunteer hours, what clubs you were in, stuff like that. And then it goes to a semi-finalist phase with essays and stuff, and then a finalist phase, which is usually some type of interview. So those that have multiple phases usually open around September when school starts, so that they can have a winner or a recipient selected by the time the school year is over with. But the more local or community scholarships, at least for in my community personally, didn't open up until like February, March, because it wasn't as many phases. So it was easier for the committee to be able to select the recipients before the school year was over, and they didn't need as much time as the national one because there was also a lot less applicants. So just do your research and know when the scholarships open, because if you wait to the last minute, say April, to try looking up scholarships, most of the deadlines have already passed by then, and you're missing out on a lot of free money. Also, I would say to ask your guidance counselors. My guidance counselors at my school were really amazing. So they had scholarships posted in the guidance office. You can come get them. They were already printed out. They were in our senior Google Classroom where we could access them online. So if your guidance counselors don't do that stuff already normally, I would just say go to the office and stop by and ask, hey, have you guys received any scholarships? And just have that type of relationship with them, like a report going in there and talking to them. Because if they already know you and they know what school you want to go to, what career you'd like, they might even send scholarships to you directly that apply just to you, or stuff that they know you would be interested in. And also the last part of do your research would be to check the scholarship sites. There's a lot of websites online such as Unigo, FastWeb, KPEX, many other ones. They have a huge database of scholarships. You can put in your information, say your GPA, what city and state you're from, what college you want to go to, your religious affiliations, all types of information, like random stuff. And they find scholarships that match to you that you can apply to. Now, personally, I have applied to some scholarships on those sites. I've never received any, but it's different for everybody. So I would definitely recommend trying that out. The next tip is the essay. Majority of the scholarships will require an essay. Some of them will range from 250 to 500 words, and some of them can be 1,000 plus. I've done scholarships that have asked for short essays, long essays, and sometimes even none at all. But the good thing about scholarship essays, a lot of the time, they'll give you like 3 to 5 questions that you can choose from to answer. And a lot of these questions are the same as from scholarship to scholarship. So I was able to write a couple of good essays, and I was able to use those for multiple scholarships. Now, if you know you're going to be using an essay multiple times, I would definitely run it by a teacher, a parent or counselor, somebody to proofread it and make sure it's good, especially even if you're just sending it to one scholarship. I would still get it proofread to make sure there's no errors, anything that you might have missed. But just reusing the essay kind of makes it a lot easier than writing 50 plus essays. Now, for some scholarships, you might have to tweak it. Like I had one essay that did fit a lot of topics, but sometimes to answer the question specifically, I'd have to take a couple sentences out or add a few things here and there. But I personally think having one essay and tweaking it is just way better and way easier, and it makes the process a lot faster. So I had all my essays saved in my Google Drive. So when I found a new scholarship that I met the criteria for, I was able to go in, just check through my little Google Drive. Oop, this one fits, get that one, edit it up a little bit, and then go ahead and send it over. My next tip would be to apply to a lot of scholarships. Now, I know like applying to them can be kind of tedious, takes a lot of time and energy, but you're not guaranteed to get every scholarship you apply to. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you how many I applied to, but I know it was at least 20 compared, like the ones from the FastWeb, those websites, then the community ones, and then national ones. I've applied to at least 20 scholarships. Now, I haven't gotten all of them, but I did get a lot of money, and that is why I'll be going to college for free. So I would just say apply to a lot, because you're not guaranteed to get all of them, but at the same time, you never know if you'll get it till you apply. Especially with the more local and community scholarships, if you look at them, not that many students really apply to those, especially ones that might be specific to your high school or specific for the college that you want to go to. Like anything, the more specific the criteria, the smaller the applicant pool is. And the smaller the applicant pool, the higher chance you have of getting the scholarship. So really just comb through the different applications that they have, the different types of scholarship. Make sure you read the criteria read it with a fine comb. Pick through it. Make sure you meet all the requirements. And if there's something like very specific, apply. But if you don't understand something, definitely ask somebody, because I'd rather you ask and find out that you are able to apply than see it and get confused and count it out when you could have possibly won that scholarship and been closer to finishing paying for your college. My last tip is to frequently check whatever email or phone that you listed on the application as the best way to contact you. On the application, it'll typically ask you for an email, phone number, and maybe even an address where they can reach you to let you know if you've won the scholarship or not. This is very, very important, because with some scholarships, if you don't reply within a certain amount of time, it can be given to the next applicant, and you don't want to miss out on anything that you've earned. I almost missed out on a scholarship because an email that I received notifying me that I had been awarded the scholarship went to my spam folder, and I did not see it. So when I say check your email, I mean check the spam tab, the promotions tab, check all of that. Just make sure you look through it. You don't see anything about scholarship, because if you just casually delete it or browse past it not knowing what it is, you could be deleting money. And who wants to delete money? I don't want to delete money. Do you want to delete money? I didn't think so. So yeah, just make sure you check your email. And a lot of the times, if you put your phone number down, I had this problem also. It would be random numbers calling me, and usually I don't answer, but then I was thinking like, hey, I did apply to a scholarship and I would put my phone number down. So I answered the phone, and guess what? It was money calling. So if a random number calls your phone, not if it's a telemarketer, if it says like scam likely, obviously don't answer. But like if you recognize the area code and you know you applied to a scholarship recently, then I'd say answer, because you never know. Or if you hang up, then listen to the voicemail, because they could say, hey, call this number back. You never know. I hope this video was helpful for you guys and that these tips really stuck with you. By using these tips that I've gained from guidance counselors, various seminars, I was able to accumulate about $350,000 in scholarships. Whether that money came from universities that offer me money that I will not be attending, local scholarships, and even scholarships from the university that I will be attending. All of this money has come together, and I do not have to pay any money out of pocket for college. So I hope you guys are able to use these tips, because debt-free is the best way to go. No stress, no worries, just focus on the books and getting that degree. Today's Black-owned business shout out goes to Bag Different, and she sells bags, glasses, phone cases, and so many cute accessories that can be used to spice up any outfit. The CEO of this company also goes to the same university as me, so make sure you support her. So now I'll be showing you guys a couple of products that I have purchased from her site. First are these sunglasses. Wait a minute, are you ready? You ready? The hater blockers. Look, like these are super cute. It's a mirror type thing. When you in the front, it's like a mirror almost. Had to get the hater blockers. This is like an essential. Who? Okay, also I ordered 2 bags from her. Well, one bag I won in a giveaway. I got this bag in a giveaway. Very cute. I'll put the name so you can find it on the website on the side. It's very cute. You can hold it like this. You can do it like this. And on the inside, There's a little bag so you can put your stuff in it, or you can just leave it all clear, up to you. But I just think the chains give it a really cute look. And then my favorite, she has little mini totes. Like you can have it with the chain. You can carry it like this. I just think these are so cute. And they're small, like, but they're not too small. It's like the perfect size, like a grab and go. You can put a little mini wallet or a little clutch type thing like this. You can put your cards, your money in it, throw some lip gloss in there, and you're ready to go. Her stuff is so cute. So as usual, you already know the Instagram and website screen recordings on the side, and I will definitely link her website and her Instagram in the description box below. So I hope you guys support her business and find something that you like as much as I did, because all 3 of these items are super cute and I will definitely be ordering from her again soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Peace.